Absolutely. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for having us. I know we're trying to get this to come across the meat on. Guys, if the meat on is a struggle, we are recording this from the conference call as well. So we will connect the two. So keep that in mind. But what you guys might want to do is call into the conference line if you're having problems with the meat on sound. And but watch the meat on while you listen into the call. And that should be pretty good. So I'm looking forward to this tonight, and we have a very special guest on that has a lot of people that have a lot of great testimonials and a lot of great information to share with all of you. So hopefully you get a lot out of this tonight. And this is what our continual Shopping Annuity Sunday process. Each and every Sunday we put out information that people can tie into and learn about different products and services that they can integrate into their life and fund their shopping annuity. And basically, we're just going to switch right over to the pointer here, and we're going to put the presentation on so you guys can all see the presentation. And then I'm going to turn this over to Lisa Grant, and she's going to take you guys through the products and services that are available through and some of the things that we're going to talk about on this week's Shopping Annuity Sunday episode on Meat On, and we're going to just keep getting better and better for you guys. So, Lisa, take it over, and thanks for your time.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you, everybody, for joining us on meaton.com. I'm so excited about this 1 hour, very informative segment that we're about to share with you with over 30 different products and services, and we're going to share some science and testimonials from very experienced franchise owners. So I'm just going to start by saying that I'm a sales vice president with the company, and I've been with the company 18 years. And previously I was employed by my parents right after high school in a power equipment business. So I've experienced some really, my health has been very compromised because of myself being in that power equipment business and breathing in gasoline toxins. So I've got some great stories to share, but I want to start out with Barbara Marquette, and I want her to give you a quick background, and she's going to give you a few products and testimonials and science behind what she's going to now discuss. So go ahead, Barbara.
And Lisa, you were a little bit faint, so you'll have to talk a little bit louder. Lisa, Barbara, you sound nice and clear. Go right ahead.
Okay, thanks. Hi. This is Barbara Marquette. I'm a nutritionist, a former college teacher. I've been with Market America for 7 years as an HP distributor. I have a MarketAmericaShop.com household, 2-time now shopping annuity bonus participant. And I've got a few minutes to talk to you about some of the products that I use in my house that I just absolutely love. And the first one that I absolutely love is the Snap laundry detergent. That may sound, strange coming from a nutritionist, but I have to tell you that one of the things that I like most about it is the small size of the bottles and how little you need to use. No more messing with powders and large boxes and bottles and things spilling everywhere. They're not only heavy, but they make a mess. So I personally like both the Snap Free and Clear, code 6228, and the Snap Triple Enzyme 3X, code 6200. And, from the science side of it, these are environmentally friendly. They're phosphate-free. They're highly concentrated, which is why the small bottle. And everything in it is biodegradable, non-toxic, plant-based, and has essential oils. And they're good not only for regular washing machines, but like I have a high-efficiency washer, and work perfectly in there. And in fact, you only need to use half as much. So those very, very wonderful products. And you can also buy them in 2.5 gallons. You can get 2.5 gallons, which gives you a much greater savings, and you can make much larger BB and IBB from that. Okay, moving along. Now we're going to move into makeup. Lotus Makeup Remover Towelettes, code O1MEMT. I absolutely love these, and I have to actually thank my mentor, Lisa Grant, because she was the one who introduced these to me quite a while ago. Not only do they clean your skin and they're gentle for my sensitive skin, but they literally take away all your makeup, including your eye makeup, with no stinging sensation. And you don't get stained washcloth. It's wonderful. So, I mean, you still wash your face afterwards, but these work so well. They're easy, they're efficient, and they're much lower in cost than other brands. Third, ultimate aloe juice. So now I'll put on my nutritionist cap and tell you that this is code 1285 for the strawberry kiwi, which is the most popular brand, but it also comes in natural pomegranate and cranberry apple. Now, as a nutritionist, I understand the importance of a healthy gastrointestinal tract. More and more consumers are also understanding that as they see the words probiotics, and things like that flashed across the television screen. I recommend Ultimate Aloe Juice to all my clients. Not only does it have 200 nutrients, enzymes, vitamins, minerals, which are great nutrition, but studies have shown that aloe promotes normal digestion and supports a healthy immune system. And a large part of your immune system resides in your gastrointestinal tract. On top of that, our Ultimate Aloe Juice has the IASC, which stands for International Aloe Science Council seal, that certifies that the aloe content, certifies what's in it, and ours is actually 150 proof, and also certifies its purity. Our aloe does not contain any of the components that are found in the plant that cause gastric upset and diarrhea, so you don't have to worry about that. The natural flavor has no added sweeteners, if that's an issue, and you can add that one to your shakes if you don't like the taste of the natural. I actually make what I call healthy cocktails, aloe teenies, for my guests, and using either strawberry kiwi and pomegranate. It tastes great, and it's an excellent way to introduce the product to your friends who indulge. In addition, it's just important to note, it also comes in powdered form for those that are traveling and want to take it. Now, along with the aloe juice, I also recommend NutriClean Probiotics. That's code 13282, and these are the ones that are most designed for adults to use, because we know that an optimal digestive tract and immune health are just so important, for living a life that is healthy and free from disease. Taking antibiotics and steroids, eating too much sugar are just a few of the reasons. You may not have enough of the good bacteria in your gastrointestinal tract. Now, we have about 400 to 500 different types of bacteria. So when you're looking for a probiotic, you want to make sure that there are a number of different strains. A lot of the ones out there have a high total bacteria count, but they're only like one strain or two strains. Ours are 10 very good strains. And on top of that, each pill provides 10 billion what are called colony forming units, CSUs. What both companies that are both during the manufacturing process and while they're in the bottle. In fact, we don't have to refrigerate ours. And as well, the BioTac actually helps to get probiotics through your stomach, where the hydrochloric acid can sometimes damage them, and get them actually into your intestinal tract. So ours are superior to other brands because we have more strains, we have more colony forming units, plus we have the delivery system and storage system that are going to keep them live and viable and get them into your gastrointestinal tract where you want them. Now, DNA Miracle has the chewable probiotics, which is code 6940, and those contain 5 billion colony forming units, and there are 5 different strains. They are fruit-flavored chewable, and they are great for children. Now, they taste great. Children don't have a problem taking them. Also, though, I want to mention that they can also be taken by adults because chewing them and having that bacteria in your oral cavity is really good for your teeth and your gums. So just another benefit. So I keep both of them in the house, and depending upon what kind of mood I'm in and what I feel like doing, I either just pop the pill or I throw down a few of the chewables. So those were my topics. I hope that has been informative. And Lisa, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Barb. And as I was saying before, my health was compromised because I was working in a power equipment shop, and I suffered from severe acne. And what I found out by going to several healthcare professionals is that my liver did not detox. A lot of people have a liver that does, mine does not. So I had actually talked to Dr. Cheryl Dutchess, and she recommended that I go on oxygen and curcumin and HepatoCleanse, which has milk salt. And within weeks, it was like weeks, my skin started clearing up. And my skin was so bad. It was my face, my chest, my back. I didn't even want to go to school as a kid. It was so bad. So when I started on those products, I just could not believe it because the dermatologist had put me on Accutane when I was young, and that did not help me. I dried lips. I think my condition worsened. So after being on those products a few months, I could not believe it. My skin completely cleared. But unfortunately, my son, my 15-year-old son, followed in my footsteps, and he suffered from severe acne. And I called Cheryl again, and she said, put him on everything. And then we actually put him on the probiotics that Barbara just spoke about. We actually put him right on the adult. And his skin within months cleared. Of course, he went away to Europe last year, didn't take anything, and it all came back. So he said, Mom, I'm not going to be off this product again. So that's, for anybody that is suffering, just remember it's not just only topical, because we have some great topical products for acne, but remember that everything starts from inside the body. So I want to turn it over to Tanera and just talk a little bit about the quality control and a little bit of science on the Detox Kit I just spoke about.
Great. Thanks so much, Steph. My name is for about 15 years, and I'm also a general product trainer with the company. I was first introduced to Market America initially through their products, and I was really very impressed with their quality control. So I just want to give you a little bit of background information to start with. Most of you know Market America is a product brokerage firm. They don't manufacture their own products. They sign exclusive agreements with manufacturers that bring these products to market, and they really only work with the experts in the field. The manufacturers are all located in the United States, and they're all GMP certified plants. This means that they follow good manufacturing protocols. They demand high quality that goes above and beyond the industry standards. The manufacturing facilities are audited on a regular basis, and our products are inspected in the warehouse. But what a lot of people don't know is our products are also inspected and tested by independent laboratories to ensure their quality. Market America gets the best ingredients from the best sources. They formulate their products based on the scientific research and on evidence-based studies. This means that they choose to use the active ingredients that were actually researched in the studies, and they also use them in the amount or the quantity that was specified that worked in the study. And that's really important, and that's really what ensures our quality control. When new research comes out, you've actually reformulated our products, and you really don't see that with other companies. So you cannot beat our quality control of our products. I want to talk a little bit about the Detoxification Kit, starting with the liver. The liver is the master filter in the body, as most people know, and unfortunately, large amounts of toxins bombard our bodies on a daily basis, and those toxins tend to build up, causing stress on our liver. So our complete detox kit contains a combination of those 3 supplements that Lisa had just mentioned. All 3 of them work together to aid in liver detoxification. So they work to help to clean and detoxify not only the liver, but also the blood. They help excrete toxins that accumulate, provide antioxidant protection, support healthy immune function, promote a healthy cell cycle so that when the cells are not healthy, they get killed off. That's called apoptosis. And also support healthy glutathione levels. Now, glutathione is really important because it's the master antioxidant in the body. It has 2 primary tasks. First, it quenches the free radicals that are created when the liver neutralizes toxins. And second, it combines with the toxic chemicals that are brought into the body from the outside, things like cigarette smoke, automobile exhaust, PCBs, things like that that enter the body, and glutathione helps them to be safely excreted. So we have 3 different supplements in our detoxification kit. The 3 that Lisa had mentioned, the first being the HepatoCleanse. It's a combination of proven herbs and botanicals that encourage liver detoxification. So again, not only helps to clean and detoxify the liver, but also the blood, helps maintain healthy levels of glutathione, and provides antioxidant defense. The second in the trio is the Oxygen Extreme, and that's a combination of vitamins, minerals, and herbs that you find in a capsule that help protect our body from those negative free radicals. And so it gives us a nice antioxidant protection. It supports a healthy liver and healthy immune function. It helps maintain cardiovascular health and healthy cholesterol. And the Oxygen Extreme also helps promote healthy digestion, skin health, eye and vision health, and cognitive health. The third supplement in that trio is one of my favorites. It's Curcumin Extreme. And there are many curcumin products out on the market, but again, like all of our other products, ours are just a bit higher quality. Our Curcumin Extreme is made with BCM 95, which contains natural spectrum of the turmeric rhizome, and it's 100% natural. It has superior bioavailability and superior absorption, and that's been shown in studies that have been published. And our Curcumin Extreme also contains broccoli seed extract, which works synergistically with the BCM 95 to help promote liver detoxification. They work to help as a powerful antioxidant, to promote healthy glutathione levels and sustain elevated levels of glutathione in the body, to promote normal cellular regeneration and cell integrity, and promote normal neurologic and cognitive health as we age. In addition, the curcumin acts as an anti-inflammatory, so it's been shown to help support joint health, support relief from temporary inflammation from normal aging and daily activity. And this is a product I use frequently in my practice as well for anti-inflammatory benefits as well as detoxification. You can really try any of these products separately, or you can purchase all 3 together at a discount in our complete detoxification kit. It's a really great product to try. Back to you, Lisa.
Okay, so I want to bring it on to Andrea Hutchinson. And Andrea can give a little background and let us know about the Acts Isochrome that you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Lisa. My name is Andrea Hutchinson, and my background is in carbon marketing. The 2 products I said I would not be called on a dessert Adam below. One is the Acts, and that's the Adrenal, Cortisol, Thyroid, and TLS Formula. It really helped me a lot to balance my hormones and to alleviate mood swings. It has also been helpful to anyone, any of my clients I have recommended it to. But I was speaking with Dr. Duchess, and upon my age, she said, double your talk on Acts. And since I've done that, which is 4 years now, it has made a world of difference, and it has really made a difference in many different lives from my experience. The other one for me is Isochrome, which I take every night to balance my blood sugar level. I also take it because it has coenzyme Q10, which is very good for cardiovascular health. But anybody who drinks wine at night, eating carbohydrates at night, for me, I don't go anywhere without my Isochrome. So those are my top 2 go-to products. Back to you.
Right, that's great. Yeah, I also want to comment on the Acts, Andrea. Anybody who knows me knows I operate at a very high level, and I used to be very stressed, working, a lot of hours in the power equipment shop and all until I found Marcus America and found my way. I went for some testing by Dr. Myra Skloot, who is a healthcare professional with our company, Nutrimetrics, and she's one of the top doctors, one of the top 20 doctors in Fairfield County. She did some tests on me, and she said, Lisa, have you ever tried the Axe product? And I said, no, I haven't tried that. She said, you need 4 a day. Your adrenals are shot. And I didn't realize that that's what was going on with me. I was also subject to infection, and my husband can tell you about 15 years ago, I got the cut, and I had to end up going into the hospital. I got infection. Anytime I get a little cut, I would get infection. And it was actually because my adrenals were out of whack. So I started taking 4 Acts a day, and within a month, my stress levels went down. I'm calm, and never, ever have I gotten an infection again. So I will never be without the Acts. And I know Holly, who's about to speak now, is a big component of that product, and also the TLS Weight Management. So I want to introduce Holly Howard.
Hi, everybody. I actually have been with the company for over 17 years now. I use so many of these products. I love them. But yes, the Acts and TLS have been great for me personally and for my clients. And I think, just to give you some background on that, I started on TLS back in 2014 when we came out with it. And I was gaining weight every year, and I was, in the wellness business, and I couldn't understand why. I thought I was eating healthy, and I kept getting into bigger sizes every year. And so when TLS came around, I lost 3 sizes in about 8 weeks. I put on muscle, so it really was about losing that body fat and really keeping my blood sugar stable and increasing energy. And the great thing about it, why TLS is so different, is that because it's not a diet. It's not like the typical diets that I've been doing. And I've been on like 23 different kinds of diets over my life. But this is completely different. It's just a really good, healthy lifestyle system. So you learn how to eat for the rest of your life. It's customized to you. And then you never have to do some crazy diet ever again. And so it's changed my life, and the best thing about it is I've been able to help so many other people with it. I mean, literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people since then. I've got so many good stories. With one of my most recent ones, I'm so proud of one of our brand new partners, Shauna Lubecki. She came to TLS our day 1 and day 2, became a coach, and her first client was Lazarus. He was the guy that won the last challenge. He won $10,000 at World Conference, and so I'm so excited about that. But so now he's become a coach. So that's what is so great about it. We can pay it forward and help other people. And the products that go along with it, like Acts, adrenal, cortisol, thyroid, and stress support. That's what it stands for. And it really works. I mean, this is one of those products that people can feel right away. You can actually feel it. Personally, I feel calmer, I feel happier, and my clients report the same thing. But it really affects that chronic stress that all of us have. We all have it, which then raises our cortisol levels, makes our adrenal glands overwork, then stimulates more blood sugar, then makes us crave. Then, because our adrenals aren't working properly and the hormones are out of balance, and that the thyroid is then affected, and if the adrenal glands and thyroid glands aren't functioning optimally, then we are going to feel, more cravings. We're going to feel fatigued and sluggish, and our immune system is going to decline. And, so that's where Acts comes in, and it's formulated with holy basil and ashwagandha and like 5 other really great ingredients that work to help promote healthy adrenal and thyroid function and healthy thyroid and cortisol levels. So helps your body deal with the weight gain associated with stress and reduces. I really see it around the abdomen when I use that. So you can take up to 6 capsules a day, like Lisa and Andrea are taking 4 a day. You can take up to 6, just depends on your situation. And then Andrea also commented on Isochrome, and that's a product I've been using since the beginning. I love it. It is an isotonic delivery, and it's one of those things that helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels and supports insulin activity. And if we're doing those 2 things, then we're going to be able to help manage our weight better. And also it helps promote good energy and stamina and muscle strength and health. And it also helps cardiovascular system. So there's a lot of great benefits to the Isochrome. So I put it into my cocktail every morning. Andrea takes it at night. I take it in the morning. Other people take it with meals. Do what works for you. But and then Lisa wanted me to talk about a couple of other products that are not health related, and one of them is one of my all-time favorites is the Snap All-Purpose Natural Concentrate. And that whole Snap line, what I've loved about it from the very beginning, I've been using this for almost 18 years now, is that it's environmentally friendly. So there's no phosphates, there's no biodegradable. It's no phosphates. It's all biodegradable. It's made from plant-based ingredients, and the natural concentrate I use for just about everything, from my floors, my kitchen, my bathrooms, my countertops, my windows, jewelry. It's in every soap dispenser in my house, including in the shower instead of soap. It's great for, I'm always in a hurry. I'm always like running to go somewhere, so I run into the shower and actually use that over my whole body. I take off my makeup with it, I wash with it, and it cleans the shower at the same time. So you can it's great for your hands and the floors, and you can wash your dog in the car and everything. But the thing is, it's really tough on the dirt. It just kind of liquefies it. It has essential oils in it that are actually cosmetic from coconut and other plants, and the scents are from plants as well, essential oils like sweet almond oil and aniseed oil. So the dirt is liquefied, but then it's gentle on skin. So really unique product. One bottle equals 133 bottles of regular cleaning product. So, and then the other one that Lisa wanted me to talk about was the VitaShield intensive eye burning treatment that I love. And I love it. It's such a good eye cream. It's so light and just really light and silky, and it's very soothing and moisturizing, and it really reduces puffiness. I notice it's just a really calming, soothing, anti-puff for me. And then it helps, really supports the skin around the eyes, improving the tightness and reducing the appearance of wrinkles and all of that. And really, it's not waxy and thick like some other eye creams. And it has a whole great blend of vitamins and C, A, and E, and cucumber extract.
Okay, well, I want to turn it over to Holly's husband, Rick. So, Rick, welcome, and let's hear what you have to say.
Hey, thanks, Lisa. Everybody's done a great job. It's a great call. My name is Rick Halroy, and I've been a Mark American franchise owner now for 15 years, and I wanted to share my Transitions Lifestyle Weight Loss Solution testimonial with you. Prior to doing TLS and the low glycemic way of eating, I was close to 240 pounds, and I was over 35% body fat. And my dad had quadruple bypass. He had 3 heart attacks, and he wouldn't listen. He wouldn't take any of our products. And then eventually, those diseases ended up killing him. And I did with my mom and my boys, and I said, I got to get on this program. I'm not going to let this happen. I'm going to put my family through this. I'm going to live. I was raised to a 34, so I was able to go out and buy new suits, and that feels good. But it's just you have to eat correctly and utilize the supplementation, and it's really easy. If I can do it, you can do it, and it's about an 80-20 rule. It's perfect about 80% of the time. So I just would encourage anyone out there who's, pre-diabetic or diabetic, this is a great program for you or anybody who's having any health concerns. The TLS Weight Loss Solution is great. Now I'm a certified coach and trainer, so my job and it's about 30 to 40 miles per tank full more since I've added the friction-free 3000. The 10-mile variances in there as I learned how to drive in New York, so my driving habits sometimes are a little bit aggressive here in Florida. But it's a great product. It's going to help your engine last longer, and your car run smoother, and you're going to get better gas mileage, and you're going to save money.
All right.
I'll turn it back to Lisa.
Thanks so much. I'm going to bring it back to Tamara, and Tamara's going to comment on a couple more products that we use with TLS and also some of our other favorites. So go ahead, Tamara.
Thanks, Lisa. So, of course, not only do I use a lot of health and nutrition products in my home and in my practice, but I really use a lot of our Market America branded products. And I'm also a big fan of SNAP. I mentioned the quality control of the company for the health and nutrition products, but I truly believe that stands for all of their products. They are very big on their quality control. So you could be assured that the products that you're using really do deliver. And one of my favorite SNAP products is actually the Disinfectant. It's good for mostly all surfaces. It cleans, disinfects, deodorizes, as Holly and Barbara had said earlier. It's phosphate-free, it's readily biodegradable, so it's environmentally friendly. These products are also very highly concentrated. So if you look at the bottle of disinfectant, one bottle of our disinfectant actually could equal up to 32 bottles of another company's disinfectant. So you're really getting your money's worth here. What's really significant about the disinfectant, though, that I like is that it has a very broad spectrum that it covers. So it's a fungicidal, a mildewstat, a bactericidal, and a virucidal. Well, why is that important for me? I'm going to just tell you a quick little story. My office was due for an audit through New York State a few months back, and as part of that audit, we actually had to produce cleaning products that we used, and we had to make sure that they met the standard requirements for a healthcare facility. Well, when the auditor looked at the bottle of SNAP disinfectant, he was very impressed with the amount of coverage that we had. So, the disinfectant kills different bacteria like Pseudomonas and E. coli, Streptococcus, Staphylococcus, MRSA, which many people hear on the news, and also Salmonella. So, of course, it's great to use after you're cooking, chicken and eggs and things like that. And in terms of viruses, it kills flu, herpes, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, as well as HIV. So this truly is a hospital-grade disinfectant, and so for those of you that are working in facilities or possibly working with healthcare providers, it's a fantastic product to even recommend to them. And I know, Catherine, you wanted to make a comment on disinfectant as well?
Yes, so while it's totally powerful in the, killing germs and things, one of the things you mentioned is the antifungal, which is why it works so well on outdoor applications like lawn furniture and flags. So, my house is going down to the lake for a long night walking, and I particularly recommend getting that sort of green slippery algae off using bleach, which I had used for years very unhappily because I felt it was so bad for the environment. But one day I was midway through and I ran out of bleach, and I decided to try SNAP disinfectant, and oh my God, it worked a zillion times better and faster than the bleach. And I didn't even have to scrub nothing. I just literally wiped on the sheet, and it completely cleaned it right before my eyes. I couldn't believe it. So I used it on the lawn furniture. I have that sort of wicker lawn furniture that can get mildew in it. I do have before and after pictures. It's unbelievable. It was like black with mildew before. I just rubbed it on with the brush, toasted it off, and it turned completely golden again. So it's great for all your outdoor applications as well.
That's great. I know we want to go back to Tamir. We might have to be a little bit quicker on the other two products, Tamir.
Sure. Sure. So I wanted to also talk a little bit about some of the TLS supplements. I've been teaching for a while the classes, and honestly, you cannot beat the education that comes with this program, but the products are phenomenal as well. So core fat carb inhibitor is the first product, and there are four main ingredients in our core. Leptocore is a trademarked ingredient that's been clinically proven in double-blind placebo studies that helps reduce body weight, helps reduce stored body fat, and helps reduce both waist and hip size. So as a result of the leptocore, you might see a decrease in your BMI, your body mass index. White kidney bean extract prevents the breakdown of carbohydrates, allowing them to pass undigested, so it prevents them from getting stored as fat. Chromium is one of those ingredients that you see in many different weight loss products, and really it's in there because it helps maintain normal blood sugar and insulin activity. And the Green Select Vitazone, which is decaffeinated, by the way, it's decaffeinated green tea, and that helps promote the breakdown of stored fat for energy. So the core product may help promote some appetite suppression and a feeling of fullness. It reduces fat stores, promoting a reduction in weight and BMI, helps maintain normal blood sugar levels and normal insulin levels, and also it's been shown to help maintain normal cholesterol levels. The study that was done on the leptocore specifically had shown a decrease in your total cholesterol, a decrease in the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, an increase in the HDL, which is the good cholesterol, and a decrease in the triglycerides. So Core truly is a great overall health product, not just for weight loss. And these products do really work. We've had fantastic success with these products with many people for the past couple of years. Acts is another one that I love that Holly has spoken about. The newest supplement or accelerator that was added to the TLS family is the green coffee plus Garcinia Cambodia. And my question for you is, do you want to burn fat, preserve healthy lean muscle, and promote healthy weight loss? If so, you definitely want to try this green coffee plus Garcinia Cambodia. It's definitely the product for you. The green coffee extract is the trademarked ingredient phenol. It, of course, is the clinically researched ingredient. It was published in 9 different studies to be effective. It is also decaffeinated, and it comes from raw green coffee beans. Now, people sometimes say, is coffee the same thing? It's not, because when you roast coffee and brew it, it destroys the chlorogenic acid, and that's the component of the green coffee that has this effect. What it really does is it decreases the absorption of sugar. So if there's no sugar to use for energy, your body's actually going to burn stored fat. Isn't that nice? The Garcinia Cambodia is the other half of this product, and that is a fruit that contains hydroxycitric acid. And that's an enzyme that's also been shown to reduce sugar from being converted to fat. So again, the body's going to burn stored fat for energy. So TLS green coffee plus Garcinia Cambodia, the two of those ingredients work synergistically together, primarily to help facilitate the use of stored fat for energy. So you get a reduction in body fat while supporting and preserving lean muscle mass. So who wouldn't want that? And just on a testimonial side, I like to try every product that I recommend to other people. Now, I've had 4 babies, and so I'm fairly fit. However, I can't say I have the greatest abdominals. No six-pack here. When I started taking the green coffee plus Garcinia Cambodia, I definitely noticed a change in the muscle definition in my abdominals. So I was very happy about that. Wow. And I have to pass over.
All right. Thanks so much, Sarah. You look fantastic, and you're such a great teacher. And speaking of great teachers, we couldn't have Joanne Orshan on tonight. She was the TLS TLS Coach of the Year for 2014. She actually has a sold out event in Long Island this weekend, but she just wanted to, she gave me a couple comments to say that she wasted a tremendous amount of time in the beginning on herself, and she's actually lost 50 pounds now because she did not take the supplement, and she said that was the wrong thing to do. So when she started incorporating the supplements, and her favorites are the Core, the Cambodia, and the Acts, once she started incorporating those supplements, the weight loss she just looks phenomenal. And I want to introduce Kathy Amon. I want to have Kathy also, if she could comment on the baby that we saw in the testimonial for Dr. Lang, which he showed, because I know you're going to talk about the DNA miracle. So if you could just talk a little bit about the testimonial on the baby too, we could cover that. Okay.
Sure. Hi, my name is Kathy Amon. I'm a registered nurse. My background is in critical care and peri-anesthesia nursing. I've been an unfranchised owner for about 6 years, and I love the products, especially Nutrimetrics, TLS, but recently I've fallen in love with DNA Miracles Natural Soothing Ointment because as a nurse I'm constantly washing my hands, especially when I'm in the recovery room. Every winter my hands were so raw that my fingers would actually bleed. I started using the DNA Miracles, the natural soothing ointment, and in less than a week I couldn't believe the improvement. I was putting it on 3 times a day, and the difference was so dramatic. The redness, cracking, bleeding was gone. It moisturizes, it locks in the moisture, it forms a barrier, so as you continue to wash your hands over and over again, they're not getting constantly dried out, especially in the hospital. Some of the soaps that we use are really, really harsh. So I love it. I introduced it to a lot of the nurses in the hospital. And on a side note, last week one of my German Shepherds was playing outside and the snow was kind of hard and crusty. He came in with an abrasion on his face. I put the ointment on it, and by the next morning it was completely healed over. The pink was gone. It looked great. Pretty amazing.
And you got the baby that Dr. Lamb
Dr. Lamb showed at the convention. There was a baby that was born with eczema all over his body. And I never saw anything like that. It was really very intense. And they used the DNA Miracles Ointment, and I'm not sure exactly how long it was, but the baby completely cleared.
Yeah, that was amazing. I know that's out on Facebook now. So, Kathy, thank you so much. I want to turn it over to Scott Schreier, and he's going to talk about our bone and joint formula.
Thanks, Lisa. Hi, everyone. My story actually begins in 1971 while in military service during the Vietnam War. I was injured and needed major surgery, which cost me the use of my left arm for 3 years. Having been athletic and a weightlifter, I was able to work through the injury and regain the use of my arm. Then in 1975, while playing basketball, I incurred a spinal injury which left me paralyzed from the waist down for 6 weeks, necessitating spinal surgery. Again, making a full recovery. We then fast forward to 1998 when my wife Margot and I were enjoying a late fall ride on our horses. A young girl in a car intentionally tried to hit Margot's horse. The horse spooked and threw her. I galloped to try to bring the horse under control, but couldn't reach him in time. I jumped off the horse and ran to Margot when my right foot slipped into a depression in the ground and twisted outward. The bones in my ankle and lower leg shattered, coming through the skin, almost completely severing my foot. I failed to mention I had broken that ankle twice before in motorcycle accidents. After 4 surgeries to reattach my foot and hours of physical therapy to help me walk again, I was living my life with 24/7 pain. The only thing that helped me was Percocet. The surgeon told me he couldn't remove the pain from me, but rather remove me from the pain. The Percocet made me hallucinate, so I stopped taking it. The other medication was Voltaren, but even that I only took half the dosage for fear of the side effects. I walked with a cane when I was able to walk. 4 years ago, Margot started adding Prime Bone and Joint Supplement to my morning cocktail, and after 7 weeks, 80 to 85% of my pain vanished. The Bone and Joint Supplement has given me back a quality of life. Also, because of the arthritis in my lower back, it took me 45 minutes to an hour to straighten up in the morning. Now I get out of bed straight as a board. I am able to walk and bend with practically no discomfort.
Well, Scott, that's quite a few injuries there. And I myself, I know that's one of my top sellers with my healthcare professionals. They swear by it's the hyaluronic acid that Tamara's going to talk about, combined with the OPC and some other ingredients. But I had fingers that would just swell up and they would pry. They would just be so tight, and I'd have to pry them open. So I was going to have to get surgery. And I talked to a couple of product specialists who said, and then my husband said, you got to really take the Prime Joint Formula. So I started on that, and within weeks, I cannot not be on that product because my fingers will just go back into, just freeze right back up. So I swear by that. Clara, can you just give us a bit of science on why the Bone and Joint Formula is so fantastic?
Sure, it is an amazing product, and I do use it in my household, and we do sell quite a lot of it in my practice as well. Bone and Joint is a huge industry, growing to look like a $9 billion industry by the year of 2017. There are some ingredients that have been proven in the science and some that have not. So I just want to briefly mention 2 common ingredients that you might hear about that we do not have in ours because there's really been inconclusive research to support them. And since Market America really does its due diligence in providing the products and the ingredients that work, they did not include MSM, which they found that you would need just such enormous amounts to ingest that it's just too difficult to consume that amount in quantity. And chondroitin is the second one that was shown to be inconclusive. And the chondroitin claims are really that it increases the hyaluronic acid content in the synovial fluid. But unfortunately, it's been shown in the research that very poor absorption because the molecule is too large. So again, Market America has taken those ingredients that have been proven. The first one, and the very popular one you hear all the time, is the glucosamine. It's an important component within the synovial fluid and cartilage. And we've basically just bypassed the chondroitin and gone straight to the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid increases tissue hydration and lubrication. It's also an enzyme that inhibits the breakdown of cartilage within the joint, so that's really very important to have in this product. And pycnogenol, which most people know from OPC, helps to decrease the inflammatory response and helps to promote and support joint mobility, flexibility, and comfort. So our Prime Joint Support formula works really well to help with relief from inflammation, helps with normal aging, daily activities, helps with joint fluidity and flexibility, and also very important, helps promote cartilage synthesis and regeneration. Great for competitive athletes, weekend warriors, physical laborers, anyone really looking to maintain healthy joints. And I'd just like to briefly mention that our Prime Joint formula pairs really well with our omega-3 and the curcumin that I spoke about earlier. And you can get all three together in our Joint Health and Flexibility Kit. And that's what I usually recommend in my practice for my patients. So that's a really great value, and I would take a look at that and give some of those products a try.
Okay, great. We got 10 minutes left, so I want to turn it over to Steve Gentile. And I also just want to comment that I love the Lumiere de Vie line. I know she's going to be talking about some of the other products, skincare products. But if you're interested in the Lumiere de Vie line, please go to unlimitedlifestyles.com under the recorded call section. And there's a call with Dr. Stephen Mercer and Lisa Costa. It's call number 19. And it gives all the science behind the Lumiere de Vie line. I actually brought on 2 salons just because of that call. So, Eve, can you tell us a little bit more about your product?
Yes. Hi, everybody. What a great call so far. I'm going to order a case of that Axe product, I'll tell you. I've had some really great experience. I've been with the company for 14 years now. And from the beginning, I'm a 90% Market America products in my house. And I love all of them. One of the ones that, when it came out, really changed my life was the Pentaxyl. The reason being because I suffered from a lot of skin issues through the years. I had to use steroid cream to take care of some very dry issues like a seborrhea on my face. And I found that I was able to give that up because of the Pentaxyl. It really kept my face very supple. And it is a treatment. It is not a moisturizer. There's a ingredient in there, NutriClean, which was actually formulated by our anti-aging gurus, I call them. And they added that into the Pentaxyl, which was originally a product that was made for stretch marks. And then they found that it worked very well on furrows in your forehead and in between your eyes. And also I love to use it on the chest area. If anybody's a sun worshiper, and women will know this, they get that little wrinkled apple look like in the morning right on your chest. Well, if you put that Pentaxyl on, that will go away. You will not have that. It's amazing how it just really brings out the it almost what do I want to use the word swelling? It puffs up the area and it really evens out the skin there. Another product I'd like to talk about is the VitaShield Triple Serum. That product is an amazing, amazing product. I don't think a lot of people know about it. It's OPC and it has vitamin C as well. They come in 4 little vials in the package. And in the top of the vial is a powdered form of vitamin C. And what this does is it makes each bottle very concentrated in its formula and it stays so fresh. It's about 10 days of use. So when you're about to use it, you just pop that little cap and the dry vitamin C will go into the liquid solution. Shake it up and you will have this amazing treatment. I have given it to women who have had the chemical peels. Their face looked like tomatoes and they were swollen and empty. Gave them 1 vial, and by the next day they couldn't believe it. They said, "What's in that? What's in that? I can't believe it. My face went down, and the color is back to normal, and they just healed up so beautifully. Another testimonial on that is my father had skin cancer. He had a very large segment of his forehead taken out. And within 3 days of consistently putting that on, it was miraculous how it healed it up, and there was no scarring or anything there. So that, to me, is a true testament that that is a very powerful product.
That's great. Eve, I want to just turn over to Holly quick because we're going to have a few more minutes because she's got a little bit more science on that. And she gets fish oil. But that was awesome.
Okay, thanks.
I know how much you love those too. All right, Holly, want to comment? Holly there?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, I love both of those products, and actually I've used the OPC Triple Serum for years, and actually it comes with, some of the questions were coming up. It does come in 4 vials, so 4 vials to a box. And so it lasts, each one vial lasts about 10 days, so at least 10 days. And as Eve said, that fresh vitamin C is so important in there. But when it comes to skin health, I mean, and anti-aging, what we want to think about, it's all about increasing hydration, reducing inflammation, promoting more collagen, and promoting firmness and elasticity, right? So that's what the VitaShield line and that VitaShield OPC Triple Serum does, as well as the Pentaxyl. And Market America always uses only the best patented ingredients with a lot of science behind it. I mean, it's the most well-studied products I've seen, and very thoughtfully put together. And so definitely just try it for yourself. I have about a minute to talk about fish oil and our Heart Health Essential fish oils. I mean, fish oils are also really help promote a healthy complexion as well. Very important because they are natural anti-inflammatory, and so they're really great for blood flow, and so if you have great blood flow and lowering inflammation, that's good for just about everything, I feel. But when you look at the difference between ours and what's out there on the market, the fact that ours is a very pure form of EPA and DHA, which are the active ingredients that actually give you all of the health benefits from a cardiovascular standpoint, from a blood standpoint, blood pressure, blood viscosity, triglycerides, mood, memory, all of those things. It's the EPA and DHA is the key. So in 2 capsules, which is 1 serving of ours, you get 3,000 milligrams of fish oil, but 1,500 milligrams of that is EPA and DHA. So that's a very pure amount of fish oil. And so that compares very well to what's on the market. The other thing is that they use very small fish, like anchovies and sardines, that are off the very clean waters way off the coast of Peru. And so any contaminants are extremely low, even before they go through a very intense purification process. And then every batch is hand-selected and then tested prior to processing. And then it passes over 200 other quality checks as it's made. And then it's tested again by our independent testing company that tests it again. So very pure, safe, PCB-free, mercury-free, lead-free, and free of other heavy metals, and really effective. So I use that every day. And if you do already have a health issue going on, you might consider doubling the amount of that. So that's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Holly. Let me turn it over to Oliver.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you. My name is Oliver Noble, and I own the legal services business, and I've lived with AIDS since 1994. I partnered with Market America 4 years ago, and 15 years ago, I was diagnosed with an enlarged prostate at 32, which is kind of early and young to be diagnosed with that. And it's believed that it's associated with my HIV infection. My urologist prescribed a medication, and I follow up with him every 6 to 12 months. 3 years ago, not long after I started with Market America, I felt an increased pressure in my bladder. I had more frequent trips to the bathroom, and it was I felt more discomfort while there. My doctor tested and showed there was growth in my prostate and also more restricted urinary flow. So he prescribed a second medication. The medication didn't make me feel better at all. And then I looked at the Maximum Prostate Care product because I had read about saw palmetto being good for men's health. So I tried it, and literally within a few days, I felt less pressure in my bladder, and it was easier to go. So I discontinued the second script, and I continue to feel improvement. And I am now, for 2 years, I've been without any kind of medication. So it just, and the tests showed that I have a better flow, and the proof is in the pudding.
That's great. Now, Donna, can we go on we have about another 3 or 4 minutes?
Go ahead, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's, Andrew Laglisi, are you there? All right, let's jump to Catherine. Yeah. Catherine, can you just let us know a little bit about pet health?
Yes, hi. So I'm a certified nutrimetrics consultant, and I've been with Mark America for 15 years. My mom died of cancer at the age of 57, and I became passionate about preventive care and optimized wellness. And so that's how we were introduced to the company with the Isotonix delivery. We'll talk about that maybe later. But for the plant power has, as I said, we're a Market America household. So the plant power is just amazing. I used it on my most sickly cactus that was about 10 years old. It was in the original old pot with the original hard soil in it, scraggly, and it hadn't flowered in probably years. And so when I learned about the plant power, I decided to try it on my cactus. And within weeks of using it, it started getting greener, and it continued to quickly get thicker and more lush. And amazingly, it produced a full coverage of beautiful pink flowers for the holidays. So after that, I started using it on all my plants consistently, and it's made a huge difference. And I've also used the sidebar, the lawn power works just as well on your grass. So it's interesting to understand how it works. First of all, it's all natural. There's no chemicals. It's natural enzymes that help loosen the soil and make the nutrients more available to the roots of the plant. It also helps aerate and oxygenate the soil, so it improves the water retention. And then there's a little nitrogen in there, which helps bring up the green and thickness of all plant types. It's super concentrated, so an 8-ounce bottle will last a long time, and it retails for only $12, so it's really reasonable. It's code number 6515, and it's excellent. Oh my God, my plants love it.
You want to comment real quick on the pet health, and then we'll go to your husband real quick, and then we'll end.
Okay, so for the pet health, I'm on my second standard poodle right now, and I started the pet health on my first poodle when he was about 14 years old. He was slowing down, and he was sleeping a lot. He really didn't want to play. He just was, basically getting old. So we started him on the pet health, and within literally under 10 days, he was up and about, playing with his toys, running around. He was acting like he was at least 6 years younger. So my kids were, extremely happy about that. We all know the science and benefits of OPC and, for anti-aging in humans and, for the natural anti-inflammatory properties. Whenever I talk about the pet health, I do always share our OPC study, double-blind placebo studies showing that a 52% reduction in systemic inflammation. So, the same applies for our furry friends. When you combine it with multivitamin, the pet health multivitamin has also antioxidants in it, so those two products are definitely synergistic and one helps the other. Very well priced. And then another interesting pet health product is the pad and paw balm. This is all natural. There's absolutely no artificial ingredients. It's paraben free. It helps. Right now, all you guys up north have freezing cold temperatures, and our poor dog is going outside, walking in salt and getting, dried cuts on their little
paws, and you put this paw balm on the bottom of their feet, and it helps protect against the elements and helps heal, helps heal really quickly. So instead, you know, can use natural plant oil.
We're at 10:05, so I just want to get Phil and Ed to comment real quick on the auto care. And Phil, do you want to? Thanks so much, Catherine. And Phil, do you want to chime in?
Sure. So you want me to talk about auto care?
Yes, we got about 1 minute.
So I'm a car guy, and I've used several products over the years, all types of brands. We all know these household brands. But then, you know, you support your own store, and I've been using the car wash, the interior cleaner, and the shimmering polish. And, you know, with the car wash, it's easy to work with, leaves this nice shine afterwards, doesn't spot, leaves no residue, and you use very little. And you know what, for me, it's the end result. You know, it's cost competitive, but it's the end result. Same thing with the interior cleaner. It has a nice smell, leaves a nice shine. It's a subtle shine, but I'm telling you, it cleans very well in leather, vinyl, and plastics. And then the shimmering polish is like a car detailer after you wash it. It's in lieu of, you know, it's in between your wax jobs. But again, it's I've used a lot of detailers. This leaves a great shine. It's easy to use. You quickly rub it, you know, spray it on, rub it off, boom, done. And again, it's cost competitive. I've used a lot of these products over the years, and these three items are when you are car people and you like to do your own thing. I strongly recommend that you use these three items.
Great. Now, Ed, do you want to comment on the plate and on countertop? We'll just end it with the HTA. Thanks, Phil.
You're welcome. Yeah, I've used the AutoWorks, but I use it on my airplane. I use it on the cars also. But the airplane is where it really pays off, because for me to clean that, it's like washing, like waxing probably 4 or 5 cars just to do one. And I remember one day I sat here to use the buffer on one wing, and I used the shimmering polish on the other, and I have to tell you that it looked better on the where they did the shimmering. It was just, maybe that was my buffing technique, but it's really held up great. And the amount of abuse my airplane gets compared to a regular car as far as the polish is concerned, and we're talking about going through heavy rains at over 300 miles an hour. So it really it holds up really, really well to the elements. I can't say enough about it. I swear by it. And I've got other people in the hangar with me also using it on their airplane. My wife also asked me to talk about the HGH. For me, I love it. It helps me get rid of that body fat. It helps me keep my muscle tone. I notice a difference when I go to the gym. To me, the body fat is what I really notice. As long as I'm taking it, immediately when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I just got a little thinner around the middle. So that works very well for me. I like that.
All right, and thank you everybody for being on this call tonight. This is going to be one of many product calls that we'll be doing in the future. I want to thank Don Martin and Andy Dokas for helping me to put this together, and all of our speakers. That was not an easy thing to get everybody on all in one night, but everyone did fantastic, and we look forward to more calls, and everyone have a wonderful evening. Take care now.
Well, Lisa, I just want to thank you so very much. The intelligence, research, and passion on this call was simply awe-inspiring. We do have it recorded. We're going to push it out. We'll have JR and Lauren get a copy of it, and all the corporate team. And I'll tell you, it's the greatest product audio that I've heard in my 21-year career. And I want to thank you and Don Martin. You are truly two of the consummate unfranchised owners of the company. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. And it was recorded on Meet On as well, so it came across Meet On really well, and everyone on Meet On was loving it, so it was recorded on Meet On. Thank you guys for your time tonight. Great night. Well, thank you. Say bye to everyone. Bye.